I just finished writing one of the poems, so I wasn't sure if it was really in there or not. First, I'd just like to say thanks to Sue and Illahe and Kathleen and Nancy and my mom and everybody who makes these things happen, and the other poets. I'm grateful to be reading with them. So, yeah. And this is there's a little theme throughout these 6 poems that might weave together another poem or story. I won't tell you what it is, but just so you know. Kids, you get the night, but you have to steal it first. Sneak out while your parents sleep, shaking their dream of a silent world to find your own body, the superhuman jaguar one, and then run through the unlit streets. Run from cops, angry for the fires you set. Run to lovers eager for the fires you set. Bolt. This world, growing without sunlight, this secret behind the sleeping places, when you find it, claim it. And someday, after the flames impregnate you, you must move your superhuman body into the night right before sunrise, the silent space of the morning, making way for your children's theft to come. And this next poem, I wrote it on a meditation retreat down at Spirit Rock, which is they practice a form of Theravada or Southeast Asian Buddhism, where Vipassana, which is the title of one of those poems, is the main form of meditation, means insight meditation. And you go on retreat and you take all these precepts and all these vows to use sexuality wisely, or refrain from sexual energy on retreat, and silence, and things like that. And then I ended up going out in the woods and getting naked and singing with the trees and things like that. So, called tree wisdom. Beginning to wonder of another world, I took off my clothes to experience tree life. Sat in tree circles, surrounded by sticks and a big trunk. I meditated, breathing, then throwing out the Vipassana my parents taught me. I listened to the subtle suggestions I listened to the subtle suggestions of deeper tree wisdom, chanting ohms and songs from ancient Zimbabwe. Nankala Mahajakle, so loud I hope I didn't disturb anybody, but I know no vows listening to the trees. And just like an acid trip, angels welcomed my eyelids to melt a little with the universe's soft unfolding velvet. Rain coming down to make us moan. The wetness of the great woods doesn't matter. Trees seen it all come and go, rise and fall. We are protected. I laid down in the dirt naked, sprawled out and free, cutting up my skin on rough roots and twigs. I'm just listening. The trees taking care of me. Bells ringing off in the distance, time to leave. I kissed the bark and a twig in my mouth that kissed me back. Wondering how to say goodbye, we just kept hugging and wanting more, because none of it is enough thanks. The ceremony can never end. Life is always sacred. But time beckons me. I promise to come back, walking away singing, Nankama Mahajakle. We are the beautiful people that come from that beautiful place. But who could ever name it? As I returned to the Dharma, I felt paranoid and guilty for loving a tree without precepts. But tree people, tree wisdom knows no boundaries. Knows only this and the way it is. Knows nothing except to thine own earth be true.